Hey y'all, it's Carter Crowley here with CB Home Solution, and in this video we are going to be going over the difference in cost of listing your property on the market versus selling it directly to us, a cash home buyer. So before I jump into it, if you want to take a free survey, a no obligation survey where no salesperson will reach out to you or anything like that, go to wihomesale.com and then you will get an automated response with a proposal from a cash offer, a listing price, all these different factors based upon your survey responses. So now jumping into this video, let me present my screen here quickly. I am going to share a cost breakdown sheet. So from what you can see here, I have a real estate license. I list and sell all of our properties personally in-house. The brokerage that I'm currently with, Realty One Group Haven, they are phenomenal. Full service listing, everything included. Now with this is a property that we currently have for 842 Mile Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. You can see here from the, we'll just start going through these line items. This is the cost of listing your home on the market. So you have your sales price or your list price that you're projecting it'll sell for, whether it's 148 or 150 or 200,000 or 250,000, that's totally up to you. Now, the state of Wisconsin charges a transfer tax. It's $3 per $1,000 in home price. So the more expensive your home, the more you have to pay in a transfer tax. That is a seller fee. The title company also charges a fee for you going through them to sell your property. You can see in this case, it's a little bit less than 1% of the total price. But generally, when you add up the gap endorsement, the attorney fees, the mortgage and lien recording fees, municipal letter, all these different things, it roughly comes to about 1% of the sales price. So on a $200,000 house, it's about $2,000 in title fees that you as the seller would have to pay when you list your home for sale. Now, the other things that come off your sale price would be, of course, a brokerage fee. If you decide, if you wanted to list it with us, we can offer those services through the investment business, the brokerage side of things. Any house over 200,000, we can list at 4%. Anything under 200,000, we list at 4.5%. That's kind of how things shake out there. Traditional listings, you might be at 4, 5, 6, 7%, whatever the case is, but we can do it because the volume at 4 on our side. But again, 4% of the total sales price, you have to subtract that off as a realtor commission. And then taxes are always prorated, meaning for the amount of time that you live in the property in that year, own that property, I should say. So say you own it for 5 months out of the year. You're responsible for those 5 months of taxes. You will give the buyer of the house a credit at closing for that same breakdown. So that's generally how it works. The title company calculates all that so you don't have to worry. And then the other things that I do not have included here, which if you've watched my video on home inspections, should you be afraid of them, you might have additional repairs that you need to make when you bring it to the market. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% of the total sales price, depending upon the condition of the place. I would highly encourage you to avoid home inspections if at all possible, because home inspectors can make buyers extremely, extremely nervous. The other thing that's not accounted for is any seller closing cost credit that you're giving towards the buyer to allow them an easier route to purchasing the house. So I don't have those in here. I have no well or septic testing, home warranty, anything like that. And of course, if you have a mortgage that you still owe, that would have to be paid off at the time of closing. So those are the expenses that are associated with selling your home the traditional route or on the market. Now, if we were, and I'll just actually edit this as I am talking to you guys here. Let's see if this draws a line. Of course, I should probably add some color to it. Why isn't this working? It's weird. Maybe it's this. Maybe I need to do this. Interesting. Well, I was going to try and draw a line for you guys. Maybe I'll just do a strike mark as needed. But if you sell your property for cash, and I apologize for the delay there, The one thing, or basically here's all the fees that we cover. We cover the transfer tax, the title company fee, all of these recording fees. The only items that we do not pay for on our side would be the prorated taxes. It's still the same. You still have to give a credit for the time that you've owned the property, and then any utility bills that are owed. So we take care of all the recording fees, the municipal letter, the attorney fees, the gap endorsement, the title company fees, the transfer tax. We pay all of that on our side when we purchase your property directly for cash. And of course, there's no brokerage fee in that scenario because we're buying it directly from you. So the one thing, or the things that you have to take into consideration, is it's pretty much a net sale price minus this amount, and then minus any mortgage owed or utilities owed. So that is the cost difference. Those are the major differences when it comes to selling your home for cash versus listing it on the market. And with that being said, I still believe in my mind, if you want the absolute highest dollar amount possible, listing your house is probably the best route to go. And again, we can help with that on our side. But if you want a little bit more convenient route, absolute zero chance of dealing with repairs, only one person walking through your property, a predictable time frame, like we'll give you the exact timeline for purchasing your place, and you want something done maybe sooner rather than later, then a direct cash offer might be best for you. Again, take our free home value survey, wihomesale.com. We can get you some estimated values from a auto response sort of scenario. But if you have any questions, of course, reach out to us, wihomesale.com. I look forward to talking to you soon, and I wish you the best of luck.